If you're looking for the best nose hair trimmer, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Manscaped Weed Whacker Nose and Ear Hair Trimmer. This modern trimmer strikes a solid balance of performance, comfort, and convenience, including a 600mAh all-rechargeable Li-ion battery you charge with a USB cable and AC adapter. Even though it will last for up to 90 minutes of use, you'll only actually need a few minutes to get the job done, so it's good for several go-arounds. The ceramic blades take a different shape than traditional stainless options, which makes them less prone to snags and nicks, with a 23-degree angle to match the contours of the nose and ear more precisely. There's a 9,000 RPM motor powering the 360-degree dual-edge blade system, which also works relatively quietly. You can use it dry or wet for a quick touch-up in the shower thanks to an IPS 7 waterproof rating, which means it can be submerged for up to 30 minutes in meter-deep water. Ultimately, you don't need to freak out if you accidentally drop it in a bubble bath, and you can clean it easily for good hygiene. But in real life, you probably don't want to use it in a swimming pool if you ever hope to get invited to another pool party. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Wahl EarNose and Brow Trimmer Clipper. Wahl is a brand which has been kicking around old-school barbershops and hipster barbershops since 1919, and that longevity comes with a good reason. This battery-operated, multifunctional trimmer offers the reliability you would expect from a company which has pioneered electric clippers and trimmers for a century without being too flashy. The kit includes a few detachable heads to clean up edges, eyebrows, noses, and necklines. It includes a starter alkaline battery to power it. You can use it wet or dry and easily trim nose and ear hairs, as well as other pesky growths around your neck and sideburns. There's also a dual position guide for short to medium eyebrow trimming. Tip: always proceed with caution around your eyebrows so your facial expression isn't permanently surprised until they grow out. It's not an expensive device, and it won't give you the same kind of performance as some higher-end models, but that's not a big deal if you only need to trim occasionally. The number 3 position is held by Canara MA battery-powered EarNose Trimmer. Need to trim an especially coarse or dense thicket in your ears or nostrils? This model from Canara MA parts ways with the conventional nozzle-style tips you'll find on many trimmers and blazes its own trail with a distinctive mushroom-like top. Undoubtedly, the bulbous protrusion may give you pause, but don't worry, it's surprisingly unobtrusive in action. The top is actually a patent-pending design featuring a 360-degree beveled blade system. As such, this cordless, battery-operated grooming device is engineered to cut from the top, middle, and bottom. It trims neatly and closely, clearing even very tough and thick hairs with ease and speed. You don't have to be particularly accurate with it to get a clean cut. For portability and storage, it comes packaged in a convenient pouch and includes a detail trimmer and shaver attachment for tidying up other facial hair. The pouch is a nice touch for not losing the peripherals. The minimalist, wireless design makes it easy to maneuver around delicate areas like your nose and ears. Likewise, if you're rocking a stash, it's a solid tool for avoiding straggly, food-trapping overgrowth. However, be forewarned, it does sometimes operate slightly more noisily with the attachments. Another downside is the handle is not waterproof and can't be immersed in water, but the attachments are washable for maintaining good hygiene. Next at number 4, we have Wahl Micro Groomsman Personal Pen Trimmer. With a sleek, anodized aluminum casing, this travel-sized trimmer does exude business trip-ready. But you can also just toss it in your gym bag for quick trims. It packs quite a bit into the compact design, including an eyebrow guide attachment. You can use it wet or dry, and more importantly, rinse the steel blades under water to keep it clean. Like its full-size counterparts, it has a battery-operated rotary head in this case. You're looking at one slim AA battery to power it. It's fairly self-explanatory to use, however the manual is less than stellar but provides a general idea. Along with trimming ear and nose hairs without snagging or pulling, you can use it to quickly maintain other facial hair on the go. Although it's clearly designed for travel, if you're looking for a trimmer only to keep the occasional irreverent nose or ear hair at bay, It's a reliable pick to stash in your bathroom cabinet just in case. After all, under no circumstances should you ever be poking around your nose or ears with scissors of any size. Your kindergarten teacher was right. Along with potentially puncturing a nasal passage or ear canal, you could increase your risk of infection, and plucking hairs with a tweezer can up your chance of ingrown hairs. Overall, this tiny grooming gadget punches well above its weight. The number 5 position is held by Tweezerman Nose Trimmer. For those who embrace the hot towel, straight razor barbershop shave, this nose and ear hair trimmer provides a quieter, unplugged experience, albeit not as pampering or luxurious. You are just snipping some nose and ear hairs. The mechanisms on this gadget are pretty simple and quite ingenious. It has fully enclosed rotating blades, which don't make contact with your skin to prevent nicks and cuts. When you squeeze the handles, this action rotates the blades and lops off the ends of your nose or ear hairs, painlessly, safely, and quickly. It also has indented finger grooves for added comfort and control. The important thing with this trimmer, however, and pretty much all nose and ear hair trimmers, is to keep it where you can see it. It shouldn't be an excavation mission. Another trick is to not tug or pull and just snip. To keep it clean, it comes with a brush for dusting out the hairs, and then you can wipe it down with an alcohol wipe. This is also your most eco-friendly option since it doesn't use any batteries or require charging, and anecdotally, some report the blades will not dull as quickly as powered options over time. The number 6 position is dominated by Panasonic ER430K. Panasonic's ER430K groomer is very similar to other tested products, but sets itself apart with the addition of a fan-powered vacuum function that captures and contains stubble as it is created. In our testing, the vacuum isn't perfect and didn't catch every stray hair, but it serves its purpose. Far fewer hairs go on the loose with this Panasonic than with any of the non-vacuum equipped products. However, the addition of the fan motor significantly decreases the battery life of the Panasonic ER430K. When you turn on this model, you engage all of the features. As a result, its battery life only lasts for a fraction of the time of other top-scoring products. With regular use, you can expect to replace the batteries of this model more frequently than you would on many others. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Groommate Platinum XL Hair Trimmer. The Groommate Platinum XL is entirely manual. You use 2 hands to turn the cutter yourself. It works like any powered version, but takes quite a bit longer to do any given trimming job. For those that travel a lot, live simply, or can't be bothered to maintain a battery-powered device, this is the best choice. The construction is robust and simple, with no electric motor or circuits. The Platinum is fully submersible. We expect this product to last, a speculation we aren't necessarily comfortable making about the electronic versions. The speed of operation is its primary drawback. Getting an effective and complete trim with this product is more of a meditation than an efficient process. What takes under a minute with a powered version might take 10-15 minutes with the Groommate. The number 8 position is held by Toiletry LED Trimmer. The Toiletry LED Trimmer is a simple rotary trimmer with a few additional helpful features. Our initial impressions were that the LED light was a little gimmicky, but it proved to be somewhat helpful in seeing spots that still needed trimming. We appreciate the quiet rotary motor, and the safety lock makes it less likely that the device will turn on inadvertently if it is packed away in a suitcase. The head is easy to remove for cleaning, and the hexagonal shape of the whole thing makes for a firmer grip. One of the notable downsides to this product is that the battery life is just around average. We also think that its primary performance as a nose hair trimmer doesn't quite match the rest of the product's heft. It gets the job done, but it is not super powerful. However, if you want a basic trimmer with a couple of extra features, this one could be worth considering. Next at number 9, we have Panasonic ERGN30K. The Panasonic ERGN30K is a basic and simple electric nose and ear hair trimmer. It is average all the way around. This is largely a good thing. You can't really go wrong with this product. Others sneak ahead in some way or another, but none are as consistent. The price is average, which is still pretty low. Like other budget consumer electronics in the modern age, this Panasonic uses generic, widely available major parts. For instance, the cutting head is the same as the heads on a few others. These similarities do not present a direct issue, but suggest that ongoing quality control and consistency could be vulnerable with this model. This model, though, is not alone in that regard. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Remington NF3845A. The Remington NF3845 is a sturdy, waterproof trimmer with multiple cutting attachments. It has a standard rotary trimmer in addition to a slide cutter. The slide cutter works with an included guard for shortening, but not eliminating some hair. Overall, the construction of the Remington seems more robust than the other options in its price range. You can rinse water through the head of the running Remington, but you can't disassemble the head for maximum cleaning. The Remington hasn't clogged up, but we fear that we won't be able to service it if and when it does. Other options allow the user to separate various parts to remove every bit of hair to try this. Finally, it is a minor complaint, but the twisted on-off switch isn't as ergonomic as a push-button version would be. That's all for today. We upload product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.